Scandia Vinterfest 2016 is proudly sponsored by the following businesses. Roberts Family Life Celebration Home. Celebrate a life lived with a healing farewell at Roberts Family Life Celebration Home. For over 10 years, they've helped Forest Lake area families say goodbye to their loved ones. They take pride in unparalleled service, personalized tributes, and customized funeral experiences. Call 651-464-4422 or visit robertsfamilyfh.com. Security State Bank of Marine. Established in 1919, the bank has been a solid fixture in our community for nearly a century, helping people achieve their goals and realize their dreams. The bank has 4 branches: Marine on St. Croix, Scandia, Chisago Lakes in Lindstrom, and Forest Lake. To learn more about what the Security State Bank of Marine has to offer, please go to www.themarinebank.com.
Hello everyone, welcome to Scandia Vinterfest 2016. I'm with the new Scandia City Administrator, Neil Soltis. Can you tell me about some of the fun activities we're doing out here throughout Scandia today?
Well, I think it all started last night with the adult hockey tournament down by the community center and the ice rink. And then today it's really all over the city. We had, the hockey tournament continued. We had a Lions Pancake Breakfast going on. We had a snow sculpture contest for both kids and adults. We have Meisters has the Mites hockey tournament going on. Snowmobiles out at Big Lake, vintage snowmobile contest and snowmobile rally. And right now we are at Goose Lake for the children's ice fishing contest. So lots going on today.
Very cool. And you just became city administrator of Scandia within the last month or two. Can you explain, this is your first big event. What are some of the other things that you've noticed about Scandia so far and looking forward to the position?
Well, I think, in terms of a big event, what's always nice to see people from all ages out here. And a lot of the support from the community. When you count the number of community volunteers that are necessary to put this on. And then, then when you look at it, the number of people out here are obviously enjoying themselves. The weather's cooperating pretty nicely for everything except the ice hockey, but they're making do as it is. And, I think that's all part of being in Minnesota and being up north is that you enjoy the winter.
All right, guys, we're out here at the winter fishing for the Scandia Vinterfest. I'm with Lisa and John. Lisa, can you tell me a little bit about this event? This is your second year doing this?
Third year, actually.
Third year.
We started 4 years, but first of all, it was just the Pack 173 Cub Scouts, and it was, I bet it was 30, 40 of us out here. And as time grew, we thought we could probably make this bigger and better and offer more kids in the Scandia area to come out and learn ice fishing and get into it.
Well, it's basically it's any fish, any species. The first through third place is all determined just by weight, and the kids can fish. They can weigh as many fish as they want. All right. And
you have to be 15 and under. And we kind of went by the DNR. That's just their recommendation. That's the age guideline that they recommend. And that's just how we decided. And we figured, like you said, there's so many adult tournaments out there. There's really nothing for kids per se tournament. So it was something we just picked up on. And I'm glad we have, because it is a total success.
Wonderful. And I was out here last year when they caught the big fish, the winning fish.
Sebastian.
So can you tell me about that last year? That was pretty cool.
Oh, it was awesome. Was he 9?
Yep.
Little Sebastian?
Yeah, he was 8 or 9.
8 or 9, I can't remember. Anyhow, he had fished the northern run, this pine tree line over there, and his grandpa, Jim Schneider, on city council, was out with him, and he had, Grandpa, I got a fish, and he's reeling it up, and he came up dragging. It was as big as he was. Yep. And dragging it across the ice, and he had the burn marks on his fingers from the line and everything, and he won himself a pop-up ice house, and he took it home, set it up in his basement as his play fort.
Oh, that is very cool.
It was awesome.
Very cool. So for people who are watching this and want to attend this event in the future, why would you encourage people to first come out and enjoy Scandia and come out here for ice fishing, but also attend this event possibly next year?
Well, number one, we got a ton of great prizes. We have several, we call them pro staffers with clam, and they come out. You don't need any equipment. We drill the holes, we'll set up houses, we give you all the gear you need to use for the day, and you can just come out and fish.
And enjoy winter. That's why we live here, right?
Exactly. Well, thank you very much, both Lisa and John.
Yeah,
thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so I'm with the mayor of Scandia, Randall Simonson. Randall, you're out here in your festive Sami reindeer herder outfit. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're wearing today and what you're doing out here at Scandia Vinterfest?
Well, what I'm wearing today is a designed costume that I created based upon the Sami culture. And this is actually an artificial wolf fur. And the horn is something that would be traditionally used for herding and getting the attention of your reindeer. And this is a medallion that I created myself. the lasso that you have to have for your reindeer herding, otherwise you're not really good at it. And of course, then I got my knife sitting over here, and then I have my set of bells right here in case we got to hook onto a reindeer just to mark them in the herd so we can get them out of there and keep track of them. So that's what it's all about. As far as Vinterfest is concerned, this is a time of Scandia's opportunity to be able to celebrate and just embrace all that winter has to give. We have the ice hockey tournaments going on here in town. We also have Meisters, which are hosting the Mite hockey tournaments. There's a vintage snowmobile event going on at Big Marine Lake today out at the Veterans Camp. And also we have this great place here, which is Goose Lake, for our winter fishing contest going on for the kids. And the one thing I think that's really unique about this opportunity here out on the ice is that being this is a children's event, this also provides an opportunities for families to get out of the house and come out here and be together as families, to be with their children and grandchildren, to do something together that they can all enjoy. And it's a very beautiful and peaceful place out here to do that. It gives you an opportunity to see what Scandia really is. I mean, we are very much a rural community in compared to other areas of the Twin Cities, but at the same time we have a lot of old country style living out here. We have a lot of beautiful surroundings with the hills and the fields or trees, the waterways, the lakes. It's just, it embraces a lot of beautiful things that nature has to give, and we're very grateful to have that here in Scandia, and you get to enjoy all that when you come out here.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much, Randall.
Thank you very much for coming. We'll see you again.
Okay, so I'm with Corey Roberts from Roberts Family Funeral Home. You are here sponsoring the event. Today you have some ice hockey tournament and everything else. Can you talk about some of the events going on?
Yeah, well, we, of course, this is the third annual Stanley Cup here, and along with that, we have the fireworks, which has really been a great draw. And I guess the idea behind the event was just to embrace winter and celebrate winter and get the families out here to Scandia and enjoy themselves. We've got 10 teams. Most of the teams have 10 to 12 skaters on each team, and most of the guys are from the area here from White Bear Lake in the Northeast Metro. And I think it's a good opportunity for these guys to kind of come out here and relive their childhood. So it's not all about youth hockey all the time. The adults like to play hockey as well. So, and most of the guys are really enjoying themselves. Well, Scandia, of course, is a gem in our community, of course. We set up a nice hospitality tent here with Meisters is set up with burgers and beer, etc. We have a DJ playing, and it's just a really good time. Of course, the fireworks is certainly a hit and caps things off quite nice.
Can you tell me a little bit about the fundraising that you're talking about?
So we do have a fundraising component to the tournament. So basically our net proceeds here from everything that we put on, everything left over goes directly back to the rink just to make improvements and maintain the rink, which is certainly a gem in this community.
Every year, the Scandia Marine Lions Club sponsors 3 pancake breakfasts. The middle one is the big Christmas party for the community. This one is jointly scheduled with the big Vinterfest, Scandia Festival. So we're pleased to be a part of it. We've had almost 300 people here this morning at our breakfast, and it's great fun. Fortunately, it's been a perfect day weather-wise. Beautiful sun, temperatures very moderate. We were concerned they'd be too warm and the hockey rink would be slush, but there's 10 teams out there. It's just a fantastic hockey tournament. And the winner gets the Stanley Cup, which is kind of fun. Scandia hockey, yeah. So there you are. It's great. Well, Vinterfest itself is about 6 years old, and we played a role in it every year. But this year we thought that having it in conjunction, our pancake breakfast with Vinterfest, is a great idea. Brings in more people, brings in all the hockey players. Some of them are coming in as we talk here, so it's fun. It's interesting. We are Minnesota's largest Lions Club. We have 150 members. We're the most active Lions Club in the state. And frankly, we're the most fun Lions Club. And we're always looking for more members to help us do our community projects. Every year our club runs 40 different major activities. We've just started a new one, the Fat Cat Triathlon. which is paddling on the St. Croix River, running and biking in the area here.
Bruce and Janet Swenson. We've been doing this for how many years? 20? 25 years, something like that. Janet and I kind of head up the kitchen and make sure the pancakes get out, the sausage gets baked, and the eggs are done. And beyond that, well, we'll let other people do the work. This happens to be a free will offering. We've put all the money back into the community, into scholarships and people that are in need. And we also support the Lions Foundations, which is hearing and diabetes and eyesight. So we feel that we're doing something for the community and the community at large.
We're with the Big Marine Lake Association, and we're here to raise money we exist to treat the milfoil on Big Marine Lake. It gets to be very expensive treating milfoil, and so we occasionally, a couple times a year, we have fundraising events to try and raise some money. And Mark and Linda Moratsky here had the great idea to participate in the Vinterfest celebration with the city of Scandia. And so this is the first ever Vinterfest vintage snowmobile show. Right, Linda? Maybe
Yes,
tell us a little bit about it?
And we've had a great turnout. We advertised on the Vinterfest or Vintage Snowmobile website. Just got the word out on Facebook. We've advertised at other vintage snowmobile shows, and everybody just spread the word.
There's a whole bunch of different ones from probably in the 60s all the way to 2009 snowmobiles. I mean, snowmobiles that have been, some of them are some of the first snowmobiles that have been around.
I think the Arctic Cat, the one that's down there, is the 84th Arctic Cat ever made. There's a red one down there. It's pretty cool. Yep.
So they're pretty neat.
Well, there's 11 first place categories for restored snowmobiles and unrestored snowmobiles, and a People's Choice Award where everybody gets to vote.
Yeah, I got a couple sleds in here myself also, but this is our first annual event, and we are going to do it again next year. And just hopefully next year it's going to be a lot bigger. So.
Great way to meet all the neighbors and all the people in the area. They come out to our lake.
Well, we started the Lake Association in 2009, and so we've had some garage sales and other things like that to try and raise money, but this is the first time we've tried this. And so one of the things that you'll want to check out is the ice carousel. They're fairly popular in Europe and in Russia. If you YouTube ice carousel, you can see them, but not so much in Minnesota where you'd think they would be with 10,000 lakes. So This is the first one that I've ever seen around here, and Mark and I and some of the other guys wrestled with chainsaws and cut that in. So you want to check that out too.
This snowmobile here is a 1970 Olympic 335. Pretty much had this one totally ripped apart, and all the suspension and everything and skis, it was totally gone over the whole thing and stuff. And the other one is a 69 Nordic. That's a Skidoo also. Didn't really do anything at that. I had bought that one as is. So, but it's been a good run in snowmobile. The thing about these old Skidoos, they're diehard, so they just keep rolling. So.
Okay, so here is our ice carousel. And like I said before, they're really not that popular in this region yet, but they're very popular in Europe and in Russia. If you look on YouTube, you'll find a bunch. But it's pretty simple to make. You just take a stake in the middle and use a rope and like a compass, make 2 perfect circles and cut it out with a chainsaw, and you'll be amazed that it just takes off and spins. But it's a lot of weight. You can see coming around here soon that we're only powering this with a little trolling motor, but it'll keep spinning on its own for quite a while. And so this has been a really fun draw, a fun attention getter for our show here today. Not too many people have seen them before, and a lot of people have come out just to check out the ice carousel. So enjoy. We probably have about 6 hours of cutting into this, and we had 3 or 4 chainsaws going just about the whole time. This was our second one. We did a practice one last week just to kind of get it down and learned a lot of things, like keeping the whole pieces out of it. You'll see these big chunks here, and so it worked out nice to take those chunks out and make benches out of them, so it was kind of like a ride for the little kids.
I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
for 12 and under. Third place goes to Team Otis. Is Team Otis here? 12 and under. Second place, Emma Gillen. Is Emma here? Congratulations, Emma. Okay, and the first place is Team Mighty. Is Team Mighty here? And congratulations to Team Mighty. Okay, adults and or with children. Third place is Team Cupcake. Cupcake's here.
Second place.
It's Stegmeyer. Team Stegmeyer. And first place is the Oddballs. It's gotta be this one.
Turn around so we can see y'all.
And for the button contest, if any of those individuals are here, third place is Heather Kopp. Is Heather here? Second is Allison Johnson. And first place was Shannon O'Brien. First place winner got to has the buttons that everybody has on right now, and also won a wild sweatshirt and hat. The second and third place was their own button that they designed, made into a button just for themselves. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy Vinterfest.
Scott's editing this.
Oh my.
So Scott is editing this. And this is being recorded, so he knows I told you.
Hey Scott, make me look good.
All right.
I know you're thinking not possible.
Scandia Vinterfest 2016 was proudly sponsored by the following businesses: Roberts Family Life Celebration Home. The Roberts family sponsors various community events every year, including Scandia Vinterfest, the Stanley Cup Hockey Tournament, Stomp Out Suicide 5K Run Walk, and the St. Croix Fat Cat Triathlon. They are also committed to giving back to their community by donating Thanksgiving meals to those in need, and look forward to being a part of a local Feed My Starving Children event this spring. Visit the Roberts Family Life Celebration Home website at robertsfamilyfh.com for more information about their community pride. Security State Bank of Marine. A variety of services for every stage of your life is offered at the bank, including piggy bank saver accounts for children, checking and saving accounts for teenagers and adults, IRAs, internet banking, online bill pay, and more. Whether you need to finance your first auto loan, home mortgage, business loan, or anything in between, we have loan professionals ready to help you make your dreams come true. Please go to www.themarinebank.com for more information. Security State Bank of Marine, lifelong banking starts here.